gets to what promised. Promises to be a great. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn. And it's Iguodala in at the center, filling out the middle. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dunn. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him, and that one is good from Hartenstein.
SGA with some good movement, creating an easy opportunity for a teammate.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Holmgren. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. That one doesn't drop. Nice defense from KD. Dunn passes to Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And Booker kicks to Durant. Booker with the screen for Durant. And KD throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Phoenix foul. Dunn. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Suns leading by 4. And here's Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Oh, good with the triple. Booker against Dort. Takes a 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And here's Booker from the arc. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And when Booker's connecting from deep, this offense goes to another level. Good to see him drain that.
Dort against Booker. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Dunn with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lobbed up there for Dunn and stolen by Williams. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
The jump ball.
Back to Booker. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Done outside. Pass to Durant for the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, for KD.
Thunder trailing by 8. And stolen by Booker. Now done. KD sets the pick for Dunn. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Dort passes to Holmgren. Count it, good.
Chet Holmgren.
Holmgren's got his second bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
KD, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Booker.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Clock at 6. KD sets the pick for Dunn. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Outside, KD. With 1 on the clock. The powerful flush by Durant.
Yeah, KD attacking the rim. Hard to imagine anybody's going to get in the way of that.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Dunn. The 3. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Dunn. Durant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. Dunn against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Some solid defense there from KD. Here's Richards. He's defended by Hartenstein. Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, you wake up tomorrow and look at this box score and you know that Kevin Durant had a massive night.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Will it go? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Bradley Beal picks one up. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Booker outside. Outside Durant. Lets the three fly. Done against Holmgren. Durant feeling it out a bit. 4 on the clock. And then Durant with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
2 minutes.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Williams. Katie against Holmgren. The tray. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
You love how sudden Durant can be with that attack, and he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hartenstein got a piece of it. Beal against Williams. Outside, Beal. Pass to Booker. Beal with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the three. And Bradley Beal with the three. Beal's got 5 now.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Dort passes to Hartenstein. Holmgren up top. Dunn covering. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Here's Booker. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Others try to avoid it. Devin Booker tries to find it. That's that mid-range J.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dort finds Holmgren. Now Williams. He's covered by Beal. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got his second bucket of the night.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Booker in the post. Outside for Durant. Holmgren with the steal. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Phoenix taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Bull out there with O'Neal. Then it's Martin. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Iguodala in its center. Allen outside. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
The kick out to Williams. Over Martin. Offensive rebound. Wallace the pass to Caruso. Williams sets a screen for Caruso. 5 on the clock, and he slams it one-handed.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. O'Neal against Caruso. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. Williams kicks to Wallace. Mitchell with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Here's Caruso. No good on the triple. Suns leading by 18. And with this score of the Suns in a break, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for it.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well. Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Williams, a screen on O'Neal. Caruso, the pass to Williams, and that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. I guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be on to something, David. Thank you. And it's Mitchell missing. Suns have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Allen outside. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ball is with the ball. Now Bol defending. Caruso looking for an opening. And he's good on the three ball. Caruso's got 8.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Allen against Mitchell. Allen dishes the Bol. Williams comes with the double team. Nobody near Allen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Allen's got 7 points here in this quarter. Driving in, Caruso uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Allen against Mitchell. Outside for Martin. And taken away by Wallace. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Caruso. A shot missing. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Phoenix leading by 22. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bol. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Mitchell with it. Still scoreless. No good from outside. Allen left side. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Allen drops them both. Now Williams. He gets it up. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Oklahoma City.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Oklahoma City right now, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal
He's
foul.
listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Taking 2 shots.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Outside, KD. 6 to shoot. There's Beal with the 3. That's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker finds KD. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. And the Suns miss again. The Thunder shooting 40% from the field. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. And stolen by Booker. This one for 3. And KD the bucket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Done with it, working on Williams. Booker looking around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Hartenstein with it. He's picked up by KD. Holmgren in the post. Fires from the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
2 minutes remaining.
And Booker kicks to KD. They set the screen. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Pass to Hartenstein. Shoots over Beal. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Booker, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Williams, a screen on Plumlee. Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. The three. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Booker outside. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the... All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our two...
Let's go.
Oh, we've got... The matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's James in at the 2. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, here's Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
James against Booker. Pass to Dunn. Back to Booker. Into the lane. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
About a minute played here so far in the first. And there's James from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Durant, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Finney-Smith. 19-footer. That's good on the jumper.
Well, Dorian Finney-Smith has turned himself into an efficient shooter. Want me to knock down the mid-range? No problem.
Booker against James. Booker, the pass to Durant. Fires the 3. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Durant. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. O'Neal with it. Finney-Smith's there. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is James. Let's go with a 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Durant for three. Sinks the tray.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
2 minutes remaining.
Kenny Smith, the screen. Here's Doncic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on O'Neal. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Here's Dunn. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Booker. Pass to Durant. The three ball. Stolen by Vanderbilt. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Now here's Doncic. Pass to James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
James against Booker. And the layup is good off the glass. Booker's got 7.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Outside, Finney Smith. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Booker against James. Now here's Booker. The D's right on him. Outside O'Neal. Driving inside. Pass to Richards. Just 3 to shoot. It's stolen by Doncic. And it's the Lakers on the break. Shot's good by James. He's got 9.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's done in a 2-guard. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
Durant takes it in for 3. Booker nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Finney Smith with it. Durant covering. James deciding where to go with it. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Here's the pick. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Pass to Booker. Durant with a screen on Doncic. Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Pass to James. Now here's Vanderbilt, defended by Dunn. Vanderbilt, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Lakers with another miss. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. It's stolen by Doncic, and it's the Lakers on the break. Ooh, the explosiveness from Luka.
Well, Luka Doncic making his own opportunity offensively with the defense he plays. Nice.
Screen by Durant. Booker with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Durant looking around. Here he goes. Outside for Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Booker's got 14.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
For 3, Booker. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. James passes to Hayes. Back to James. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. 1 minute left in the first half. For 3, Durant. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. James with the ball. O'Neal covers. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Booker. Outside Durant. Launches a 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Inside. Out on his own on the break.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. And there's the lob. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Booker for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Lakers ahead, leading. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Alex Len. Then there's Maxi Kleba. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. Connect. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Connect's got his first points of the game. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because when you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Yeah, good point. Thanks, Allie.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Reeves against Allen. Right side Reeves. Pass to Kleba. Hachimura against Martin. Shot clock at 6. And it's Hachimura on the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you this, you better shut down lanes to the rim because Rui Hachimura is capable of exploiting those windows.
Beal outside. Back to Allen. Pass to Bowl. Here's Beal. Allen drives. An easy 2 on the layup. Allen's gotten his second bucket.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
They set the screen, and here's Reeves outside. Sinks it from distance. And the Lakers lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Now here's Allen. Defense right on him. And there's the drive. Yes, it's good. Allen's got 6 points.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these
2 minutes
teams.
remaining in the third.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. There's a minute 54 left in the third. Here's Reeves. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Martin, the pass to Bowl. Now here's Plumlee. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Reeves, the pass to Lynn. Kleba outside. Over Bowl. Here's Lynn. Tries again. The rebound by Allen. The Suns leading. .110 left in the third. And the shot goes down. Allen's got 8 here in this quarter.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Allen against Reeves. There's the triple. And he can't get that one. The Suns lead by 3. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Bowl against Kleba. Bowl, the pass to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bowl. Takes a 3. That one is off. Lakers trail by 3. Wing shot on the way. Lynn passes to Reeves. Pass to Connect. To get back on track. That shot off. Here's Beal over Connect. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Suns on top. They lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Cody Martin. Bradley Beal's out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Bol in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Durant against James to the inside. Hayes. And a foul called on, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use
Team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Allie, thank you. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Durant against Vanderbilt. Durant drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Doncic against Booker, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Richards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
In the paint, Luka!
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Booker on the take. The kick to Durant. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Hey, shot's good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Durant finds Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Boy, the delivery from Booker, so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
For 3, James. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Durant with a screen on James. Booker, pass to Durant. Outside O'Neal. The Suns need to get off a shot. Durant's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Finney Smith inside, guarded by Durant. Up top, Vanderbilt. Pass to Doncic. Again, the Lakers score.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
On the wing, Durant. James against Booker. And here's O'Neal. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just punt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
4th team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Suns, number 4.
A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Luka Doncic has a big, strong frame. The N1 chance, nicely done.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Booker, pass to Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Doncic against Booker. And there's James from the arc.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Booker. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Now here's Durant. And it's good.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Doncic. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Outside O'Neal. Outside Durant. Can't get it to fall.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through.
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
You know, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
Pass to Booker. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Suns,
There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
For the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make it a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
We hope you all get home safely, and we can't wait to see you at our next event.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dor
matchup in this one tonight with two of the best in the West going head-to-head.
Well, I revert back to an old adage. To be the best, you got to beat the best. Between bragging rights or...
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
Picked by Finney-Smith from deep. James sinks the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. With the drive. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
They get it back. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Lets it go with the three. The Thunder with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doncic finds Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Screen by James. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Poke loose. Pass to Holmgren. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Dagnall said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic dishes to James. 6 to shoot. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Hasn't made one yet. Tries it from 19. The putback. It's rebounded by Doncic. From the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Hayes, and it's LeBron in at the 2.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport. Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here's Doncic. He's got 11. Doncic attacks. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The Lakers moving the ball around. Shoots. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Pick by Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Doncic passes to LeBron. Doncic against Dort. He's looking for Williams and finds him. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers leading by 3. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Hayes down low. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Hayes, no good. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Holmgren finds Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Vanderbilt, a screen on Williams. LeBron passes to Vanderbilt. The kick out to LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
The Thunder with another miss. The Lakers in the lead. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Pass to Doncic. James sets the screen for Doncic. To the middle. Strong inside. What a move by James.
A nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Good if it goes. That one, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
We've got Williams. Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Caruso looking for an opening. Williams sets a screen for Caruso. Offline with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 9. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Yes, that goes in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
On the wing, James. Wallace covering. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Down low. Here's Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
James sets the screen for Reeves. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now here's Caruso. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Williams. From downtown. Rebound the Lakers. James looking around. Here's Len. Back to James. Reeves with the screen on Wallace. Here's James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Los Angeles, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And they're able to recover. Pass to Joe. Cans it from downtown.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Got a piece of it. Now Wallace. Beyond the arc. Hachimura grabs the miss. James against Wallace. And James gets it to go.
Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
Wallace down low, working on James. Wallace misses. Los Angeles leading by 8. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Williams against Len. Over Williams. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. On the wing, Wallace. James defending. Wallace outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wallace has got 5 now.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Reeves outside. Screen by James. Reeves can't hit. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now here's Caruso. Nothing on the board. The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
First personal foul. First 2.
The first one falls.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso.
And so Caruso nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And the dunk by Len.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead. They lead by 5. And right after 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Thunder trailing by 5. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Hayes, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's James in at the two-guard spot. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against LeBron. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points.
What a thing of beauty from James.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Finney-Smith. Going inside. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by James. Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
All free throws good from Doncic. We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Dort misses.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Pass to Doncic. Knocked away. Dort attacking.
I like when Dort takes initiative because he's capable of compromising defenders on the drive.
Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Doncic looking it over. Doncic traps the hammer.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
And Dort, no good on that one. James driving and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
James finds Vanderbilt. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Holmgren. And the rejection by James.
Oklahoma City ball.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
That shot off. Nice defense from Dort. Oklahoma City trailer. Hartenstein passes to Dort. And to get open is Hartenstein. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Inside, Hayes. Good!
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander connects from downtown.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
James looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Holmgren.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. That's why he works so hard on his body. You might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws in practice. What a cool customer.
Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Hayes. And here is LeBron. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Vic, thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and
EA Sports. For NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Rick. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces them up. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Beal with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Here's Williams. Dort outside. And the 3 off target.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to defense, and Coach said with most guys you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Booker, the pass to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. With some arc, and the nice bucket inside from Booker. Booker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Calls the play, and Booker executes to perfection.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Durant against Holmgren. Durant, the pass to Booker. Back to Durant. The Suns need to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Oklahoma City ball.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Up top, Hartenstein. Down low. And it's Holmgren missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Neal's shot is off. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Dort. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And it's Beal penetrating. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
No problems knocking that one down. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Knocked loose. Durant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Oklahoma City ball.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain.
For three, Booker. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. 10 points for him.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Hartenstein. Williams with it. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Beal with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Durant. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Screen by Durant. The three is up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Booker with a screen on Holmgren. Durant finds Booker. Launches it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional quote-unquote point guard.
Holmgren with a screen on Booker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Phoenix with it. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Booker with a screen on Holmgren. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5 from outside the arc. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. There's a screen from deep three-point range. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And sometimes in defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
The Suns lead by 4. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, But fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lu Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. For three, Booker. Dort grabs the miss.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To the wing on the left. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Back to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. For three, Durant. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with it. Durant covering. Pass to Williams. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Hartenstein. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker with a screen on Holmgren. It's Booker on the wing. 4-3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 7. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
SGA with the float game all day.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
For three, Booker sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Pass to Durant. The three. Offensive rebound. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this one. KD splashes the triple.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Right side, Booker. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer, Beal. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Brad,
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got Mason Plumlee, Bull out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. He buries it from 3. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. For three, Allen. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Suns lead by 7. Martin outside. Allen with a screen on Williams. Allen outside. There's a screen by Bull. The 3 is up. Caruso grabs the board. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Pass to Wallace. Back to Williams. The Thunder with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside O'Neal. Allen with a screen on Caruso. O'Neal misses. Thunder trail by 7. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Outside for Mitchell. Wallace outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Martin with a screen on Williams. Bull, the pass to Allen. Back to Bull. Allen on the wing. 3 on the clock. Here's Plumlee. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Driving to the basket, and that one is hammered home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
1:41 left in the third quarter here. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen defending. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Phoenix leading by 3. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
Caruso misses. He got it. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Thunder trail by 6. Caruso outside. In transition, here come the Suns. Allen can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Williams passes to Wallace. Cole against Williams. Here's Wallace. Hits a three-pointer.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
For three, Allen. And it's Allen again missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Wallace's shot is good. Now just a 1-point Phoenix lead. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Outside O'Neal. A good look from Allen. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Allen's got 11 points here in the second half.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead. They're up by 3. After a quick break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren to tie it up. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Durant. Now Dunn puts up a 3. They get it back. Can't get the putback. Williams from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Durant with it. Hartenstein covering. Durant, the pass to Richards. For 3, Booker. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It's tipped. Beal outside. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Phoenix leading by 9. Outside for Booker. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Williams. Here's Holmgren. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Back to Beal. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Toward outside. Overdone. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Durant with the bucket.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And what a huge performance it was for Devin Booker.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Here's Dort. And he converts the layup. And the Suns with possession. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Pass to Beal. Back to Booker. Dort grabs the miss. Here's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 18. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home. 32 seconds left in the fourth. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Booker, the pass to Beal. Booker with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
Really plays both ends nicely. Dort does the little things right.
Williams into the lane. And Durant with the block. They retain possession. Dort for three. Sinks it from distance. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker out there with Dunn. Then it's Nick Richards. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Durant in at the four-man position. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Dunn passes to Booker. A three ball. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
During our talk, I asked Coach what makes Kevin Durant one of the best scorers ever. He told me it's insane that a 7-footer has that much skill. Kevin truly is one of a kind. Now, no one can stop him one-on-one. We need a team effort. Of course, KD's going to the Hall of Fame, and he's still giving opponents nightmares late in his career. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's the Suns with the ball, following the three by the Lakers. And Booker kicks to Dunn. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Lakers. No good from Booker. Fast break, the Lakers. James with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. James against Booker. Outside for KD. Shoots the three. He takes it in, and then Durant with the jam.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Indoors, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Back to Vanderbilt.
great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
3-point.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Vanderbilt with the screen. Here's James. And James throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Booker dishes to KD. And the rejection by LeBron. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Oh, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
Now here's Booker. And here's KD for 3. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
James up top, Dunn covering. It's tipped. And they recover it. And here is Vanderbilt. 5 to shoot. The 3 for Doncic. O'Neal with the rebound. Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Vanderbilt. Finney Smith with it. Doncic outside. Now Hayes. Count it.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Durant with a screen on LeBron. And the dunk by Booker.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Doncic against Booker. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Hayes. And he banks in the layup. Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Offensive rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
KD a screen on LeBron. Booker the pass to KD. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
James way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers and quickly converting.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's LeBron James. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the good for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
And there's one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Here's Booker after Luka Doncic's bucket. No good from Booker.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing he can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. Now, here is O'Neal. After Luka Doncic's miss, KD can't get it to go. Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Booker in the post. Working on James. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now here's Hayes. After Luka Doncic's miss, from range, LeBron is good.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner three now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Now, here's Doncic to the inside. Vanderbilt kicks to Finney Smith.
2 minutes remaining.
And Durant sends it back.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
It's stolen by Vanderbilt. And here we go. Oh, epic move by LeBron.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And a closer look here at the hustle stand for Los Angeles.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Here's Booker, following the basket by LeBron James. Launches a three. Rebound by the Suns. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dunn looking over the floor. Outside for Durant. And stolen by James. That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
Nice. You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And stolen by Booker. Durant in the corner. Over Vanderbilt. Done.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backcourt.
Pass to LeBron. Hayes with the screen for James. Back to Hayes. It's good. Hayes has got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
This is why you run your offense through LeBron. Great vision, great decision maker.
Outside for KD. He got it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And that is massive. The 3 at the buzzer ties it up. And they'll go to the break the way we started. Dead even.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Bol is out there with Cody Martin. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Allen. And it's Plumlee in at the center. Here's Connect. Bol making his last shot. Here's Len, and he uses the glass on the Lakers. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Nice work in the painted area. Alex Len with the size and skill to do more of this.
Allen dishes to Beal. Out to the right wing. Allen left side. Stolen by Reeves. Here's Connect, defended by Allen. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Great look, but off the mark. For the lead, Allen finds Martin. Back to Allen. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Pass to Len. Here's Kleba. Here's Hachimura. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hands. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Here's Reeves. Bol making his last shot. At the tip, and Hachimura stays with it. Hachimura's got his first basket.
Well, when you play with the level of focus and energy level that Rui brings nightly, Hachimura able to create that second chance opportunity.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Latrey. Good on the three-point shot. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Now here's Beal. Still yet to score. Beal with a screen for Allen. And the layup is good. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Connect sets a screen for Reeves. Pass to Connect. Reeves with the screen on Beal. Hits it from three-point range. Connect's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
On deep, Reeves. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Out left to the wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Martin the pass to Beal. And it's off from three-point range. Hachimura with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Len sets a screen for Connect. Stolen by Allen. Outside, Beal for the 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Here's Reeves. He's got 5, fires the 3, drills the three-pointer. Reeves has got 8.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to connect. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post. He has 5. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. And Allen launches it from deep. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Lakers ahead. They lead by 4. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
When you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got James, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Hayes, and it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Los Angeles ball.
The Lakers with the ball. It's a 1-point game. James sets the screen for Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Spiked away. And he recovers it. James, no good. On the wing, Booker. James defending. And Booker kicks to Dunn. Pass to Durant. To take the lead. KD, so efficient in there.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Sun shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills it from outside.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
LeBron against Booker. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Into the lane. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Durant, the pass to Dunn. Off target from three-point range.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
James against Dunn. 6 to shoot. LeBron James showing he has all the shots.
Well, the floater, another weapon in LeBron's ever-expanding arsenal.
Booker looking around. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Doncic against Booker. Doncic, no good. Suns trail by 3. O'Neal dishes to Booker. O'Neal is screen on Doncic. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker against Vanderbilt. KD sets the pick for Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant kicks to Booker. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Doncic outside. Drives to the hoop. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka, one of the most prolific drivers in the game. And boy, does he make a pretty move there.
And it's Durant missing. Knocked loose. And stolen by Dunn. Durant, the pass to Richards. There's O'Neal with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. Finney Smith finds Doncic. Now here's Vanderbilt. Hayes the pass to Doncic. Goes back up. No good from Finney Smith. Durant against Vanderbilt. Booker is screen on Vanderbilt. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
"20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. With the floater, LeBron, no luck. Here's Durant. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's LeBron. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
And he wins it at the buzzer.
Oh, an astonishing way to end this game.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony...
This kind of matchup with two teams that specialize in offense.
Points, BA, points. I mean, these guys are going to go at each other, and we're just going to see who can get into the best flow in this game. Is it going to be the starters? Is it going to be somebody off the bench that comes in and really stabilizes what they're trying to do offensively? Somebody's got to get an advantage. So is it who's hot first? We're going to find out.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. Doncic feeling it out a bit. The 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside for Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Vanderbilt. Dort with it. Now Doncic defending. The 3 from Holmgren. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, BA, he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Lugens Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Here's James. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And Williams punches it home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Doncic. And the bucket is good. Doncic has got 5.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
2 points. That one goes.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Oh, there's the alley. Pass to Hayes. And here's Finney-Smith. Dort defending. From downtown. Goes up again. Vanderbilt.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And Williams punches it home.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Doncic outside. Drops in the 3. Give him 8.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Uncovered. It's Hayes with the rebound.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
James against Williams. James passes to Doncic. Doncic on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by James.
They give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds a shot.
And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Now, here is James. That 3's off the mark. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Holmgren. Dort outside. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Vanderbilt, the pass to Hayes. Back to Vanderbilt. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. From the high post, nice jump shot. Williams has got 6 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And here's Doncic outside. And that's not going to go. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Oklahoma City ahead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Dort for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers trail. Outside, Finney-Smith. Screen by James. It's James on the wing. Back to Finney-Smith. Doncic, a screen on Dort. And the three off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Big-time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
Pulls up for three. They get it back. Doesn't go that time. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. Doncic passes to Hayes. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
To the paint. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Now that looked easy. 2 of the easier points for LeBron James in this ball game.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point land. Rebound, the Lakers. James with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
The kick out to Williams. That one's off. Still out of sync. Los Angeles leading by 4. 1:44 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Thunder have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Outside for Dort. Buries it from 3. Dort's got 8.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Dort against James. And slam dunk by James.
What about the courage right there? Sacrificing his body to get the high percentage attempted to rim.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last. Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Thunder trail by 3. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. He goes up. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander turning on the Jets. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And there's James. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating three to take the lead.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Maxi Kleber out there with Alex Len. Then it's Connect. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Caruso misses. Los Angeles leading by 4. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game here.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
Well, good high hands there, and you love to see Alex Len get after it on the defensive end to trigger maybe a fast break.
Williams, and the layup falls.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Connect. Dort with a steal. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Here's Connect. Watched by Wallace. And it's Connect missing. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Here's Caruso. Dort, the pass to Williams. Outside, Williams. Back to Williams. Wallace up top. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Williams finds Williams. No good from outside.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Connect. Dort defending. Pass to Reeves. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Lakers lead by 6.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
Here's Caruso, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Reeves. Jams it in off a great move.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there. Outside for Dort.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Knocks down the long J. Dort's got 11 points. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. Yeah, just a strong finish. Dalton Connect, not to be denied.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
First personal foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Reeves against Dort. There's the three. It's rebounded by Kleba. Los Angeles leading by 6. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. To the inside, and stolen by Williams. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Dort outside, the 3 ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura outside. Pass to Lin, and stolen by Williams. Caruso against Reeves. The kick out to Williams. Back to Caruso, to the middle. Williams passes to Williams. Williams, a screen on Kleba. They shoot again. Williams' shot is good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Reeves against Dort. Reeves with the ball. The 3. Fires in the triple. Reeves has got 7. Got it off in time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Doncic on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And it's Doncic missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Knocked away. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. James passes to Doncic. Screen by James. Doncic finds James. Now here's Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And Doncic launches from deep.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game.
It's just not easy to contain or control LeBron James. A nightmare trying to stop him, especially on the drive.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Clock is at 3. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
It's so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
And he sinks the second. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Doncic. Finney Smith, a screen. And it's Doncic missing. Thunder trail by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive board. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And here's Doncic. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Holmgren. The Lakers with a rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Finney Smith. And he slams it in one-handed.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. 1:06 left to play in the fourth quarter. James against Hartenstein. They get the rebound. Kicks it to Doncic. On the wing, Finney Smith. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Williams in the post. Finney Smith's there. Williams, that's good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. The shot by James, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Dort finds Williams. Here's Holmgren. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Holmgren. He's all alone. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. I'm sure they would have to. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie.